Hello there. Have you started making the piles of leaves you can jump in? That's always fun, right? Piles of leaves, and this week, many of you will be out collecting candy. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a snake on a big stick. All of you know that story, right? You do remember John 3:16, correct? Right over here in the blue. For God loved the world in this way. He gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. Jesus was talking to a guy by the name of Nicodemus when he said this. It was right before this that Jesus talked about the snake on a big stick. Here we are in John 3, verses 14 and 15. Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted up, so that everyone who believes in him may have eternal life. Do you remember Moses? Did you know that God asked him to put a snake on a big stick and lift it up? Here's the deal. Here's the story. While the Israelites were on their journey from Egypt to the Promised Land, they began to complain about God. They didn't like the food they were given. You've never done that, right? God responded to their complaints by sending poisonous snakes who would bite the people and they would die. The people knew they had sinned and they repented. They spoke to Moses so that he could speak to God. He did, and God told him to put the snake, an image of a snake, not a real one, on the pole, a fancy big stick. When the people who were bitten by the snakes looked on the image, the fake snake on a pole, that they would be healed. So now, as Jesus is talking with Nicodemus, he uses that story to tell about the day to come when he, Jesus, would be lifted up on a cross. The Son of Man, Jesus, must be lifted up on the cross. All of us have been bitten by sin. We need to look to Jesus and all that he did on the cross to be healed. Think about that. Keep telling others about Jesus and keep trying to live like Jesus. Thank you.